Lewis Hamilton has just been hit with terrible news from the top of Ferrari, and it's not just bad, it's brutal. After a disastrous Saudi Arabian Grand Prix where the seven-time world champion was left sliding, struggling, and finishing a forgettable seventh, Ferrari didn't issue a soft-spoken reassurance. They dropped a bombshell. The response from team principal Frédéric Vasseur was not just disappointing, it was shocking. As the checkered flag waved, the message from Maranello was clear. No sugarcoating, no PR spin, no optimism. Just a brutally honest assessment that has shaken the foundation of Hamilton's debut season in red. This isn't just a rough start, it's a warning flare, a message that this entire project might already be unraveling. Ferrari's statement made it painfully clear. They're not happy. Not with the results, not with the progress, and not with Hamilton's performance. And Hamilton? He's not hiding from it. He's admitted there's no fix in sight for the SF25, not next week, not next month, and maybe, just maybe, not this year. His one-word description of the season ahead? Painful. This is no longer about adapting or learning a new car. This is a full-blown crisis, and what happens next could define not only Hamilton's legacy, but Ferrari's long-term future. Now, before we unpack every explosive quote from both Hamilton and Vasseur and break down what's really going on behind closed doors in Maranello, the SF25 isn't just flawed, it's unpredictable, inconsistent, fundamentally incompatible with Hamilton's driving style. And worst of all, there's no solution in sight. In Jeddah, the struggle was obvious from lights out. Hamilton was locked in a losing battle with a machine that refused to respond. He finished seventh, a position that looks decent on paper, but in reality, it masked a nightmare. He never looked comfortable. He wasn't fighting for position, he was surviving. And afterwards, Hamilton didn't hide his frustration. He called the experience horrible. Understeer so severe he couldn't rotate the car through corners, tire degradation from the opening laps, and even after setup changes, no improvement. Zero positives, he said. That's not just disappointment, that's defeat. To hear Lewis Hamilton, a driver built on relentless optimism, solutions, and pushing through adversity, say there is no fix, is nothing short of astonishing. This is the man who's come back from impossible situations. And now he's saying the car might be fundamentally unfixable, that this year is going to be painful, that he just has to keep breathing, keep going. But the fire, it's flickering. And then came Ferrari's statement, a message that didn't exactly throw Hamilton under the bus, but certainly didn't pull him out either. Vasseur was blunt. Adaptation is expected, performance is required, and time is running out. Ferrari didn't bring in Hamilton to finish seventh. They brought him in to lead, to win, to bring back glory. Meanwhile, Charles Leclerc is doing exactly that, hauling that same SF25 to the podium. Again. He's proving that even when Ferrari's car isn't perfect, he can extract performance, he can still fight, still deliver. While Hamilton? He's left questioning everything, the setup, the steering feel, the balance, the strategy. He's drawing from his vast experience, but even that isn't enough to tame this wild beast. Hamilton has described the SF25 as alien. It doesn't behave like anything he's driven before. His legendary precision with braking, throttle control, corner exits, none of it is working. It's as if the car is rejecting him. And no matter how many hours he's spending in the simulator or poring over data, the gap is not closing. And here's the most chilling part. If there really is no fix this season, then Ferrari isn't just at risk of another failed championship bid. They're staring down the barrel of something much worse, a failed partnership with one of the greatest drivers in Formula One history, a breakdown in chemistry, momentum, and morale, a wasted season, maybe even a lost driver. The question now is this: can Ferrari find answers fast enough to stop this from spiraling out of control? Can Hamilton reignite the fire? Or are we witnessing the beginning of a slow-motion collapse of one of the most ambitious collaborations in recent F1 memory? If you think this season is just getting started, you're wrong. The real battle is off the track, behind the scenes, in the data rooms, and in the words spoken after the cameras stop rolling. So hit